Yo, what's up ladies and gentlemen? So Spectre Reviews back with another review. So as the name goes, we're gonna be reviewing a so-called beast. It is touted as a beast by its manufacturers, and it's a mid-ranger with flagship specs. A phone that obliterates every competitor in its way when it comes to specs and value. To begin with, keep the number 400 in your mind throughout the video. You get this beast for just around $400, and this I'm talking about the maxed out version, the 8GB 256GB variant. We're talking about the one and only, the phone that has created all the hype in the world of being a flagship killer. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we present you the review of Poco F3. So the first thing that we're gonna do is talk about the build quality of this thing. It has got a glass front, a glass back, both protected by Gorilla Glass 5 protection. The glass back and the 7.8mm thickness means that I'm going to hijack the hardware team of Xiaomi. I mean, they did it, man. I mean, phones, the flagships, they're getting thicker and thicker day by day, but they did it. 7.8mm of thickness, with just a weight of 196 grams, and the midnight black color that I'm rocking, man, it blew my mind. You know, I'm holding this phone in my hand. I've been using this phone for like 4 or 5 days now, and trust me, flagship and mid-range price, man, I think I just got myself a deal. It has got this flashy back and, you know, this metal body at the back. It is a fingerprint magnet. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of smudges, but good thing is this company is shipping this product with a cover, so you can slap it on and it's not gonna, you know, catch a lot of smudges and catch a lot of fingerprints. It's all gonna be sorted out. It comes in 3 colors: midnight black, white, and blue. My favorite right now is the midnight black, because, you know, I like awesomeness and I just like the word awesome. So yeah, that's for me. It has got a plastic frame that doesn't feel plastic at all. So metal on both sides, the frame being plastic doesn't feel plastic. Only on the touches you feel that plastic stuff, keeping it simple. Sadly, there's no headphone jack with this thing. It comes with a dongle though, in the box. So hats off to Xiaomi for doing this. Not a lot of flagship phones nowadays are shipping their phones with a dongle. You just have to buy them separately. It comes with a dual SIM support, and there's no memory card expansion support. That's a bummer, I know, but trust me, 256 gigs is enough for a lot of people. Hardware, the big one. I know a lot of people buy this phone because of the hardware, right? So Snapdragon 870 with a 5G processor, man, blew my mind. It's future-proof, based on a 7nm manufacturing technique, 8GB of LPDDR5 RAM, with a UFS 3.1 256 gigs of storage. Yeah, we nailing it down. We keeping it local, we keeping it hot. This is the OG of the phones, right here, with a max clock speed of 3.2 gigahertz. Comes with Wi-Fi 6. It has got a dual speaker setup, Dolby Atmos support. Comes with high-res audio. That's good, man. Dolby Atmos. I mean, your movies are gonna feel more creepier now. I mean, the footsteps and everything, they're gonna sound crisper, right? It has got an IR blaster at the top, stereo sound recorder at the back as well. We'll talk about this in the camera discussion. I'll get into more details about this stereo sound recorder thing, but it's just too good, man. It has got a punch hole cutout of 2.76mm. It has got flagship X-axis haptics. I mean, I tried typing on this thing, man, and you know, I've used a lot of flagship phones. This is flagship level vibration motor. Trust me on that one. Liquid cool technology, OnePlus, you know, dissipates the heat while you're playing those games, the ultra heavy games. It has got a battery of 4520 mAh. It gets charged in 52 to 57 minutes, so basically under an hour. It gives you, according to Poco's website, 10 hours of gaming, 149 hours of music, 14 hours of videos, and 268 hours of standby. Talk about battery life. And it comes with a MIUI battery saving option as well, so it's gonna last you a day. Comes with the NFC support. No in-screen fingerprint sensor. It has got a side-mounted fingerprint sensor, but it comes in the symmetry of the whole thing. I mean, you look at it from the sideways, there's no bump of the fingerprint. So, and trust me, the fingerprint scanner is fast. The sensor is too good. I mean, as you can see in the video, we're just pressing the thumb and you can see how fast that is. So, flagship, beast. 120 Hertz refresh rate. We're talking about the display now, because you know that's where this phone has upped the ante, raised the bar too high for mid-rangers. I mean, most of the mid-rangers they're supporting like 450, 500, max 800 nits brightness. This boy supports 1300 nits peak brightness. Man, that's even more than an iPhone 12 Pro Max. It supports 1200 nits, whereas this phone right here, it supports 1300 nits peak brightness. Comes with DCI-P3, HDR10 plus support, E4 AMOLED, 360 Hertz touch sampling rate. You know what that means? That means when you're playing COD or PUBG or whatever, you take up your gun and you want to get a kill. This is going to kill fast. This thing is going to kill fast. It's going to register your touches faster than other phones. Let's talk about flagship with me, man. It has got MEMC support, True Tone display, always on display, and man, these always on displays are turning me on. I'm telling you guys, these always on displays, the wallpapers, I mean, you can set them on custom. You can go into the settings menu and get the ones that are shipped with. But trust me, you can do some stuff, you know, always on display. You can pop anything. You love cars, you love whatever, guns, bubble gums, whatever. You can slap on them and it stays on all the time. Unlimited timing. So, that's the thing. I mean, which phone is gonna give you this much value for the $400 price tag? Come on, talk to me about value. Super wallpapers, I mean, the wallpapers were really good. I tried slapping them on my phone, and you know, the earth wallpapers, they were just doing the trick for me, man. You know, when you're buying a $400 phone, you are worried about cameras. Well, 48 megapixel main camera, 5 megapixel telemacro camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide with an FOV, which stands for field of view, of 119 degrees. Supports 4K at 30 frames. That's the max video support. Supports the slow motion things as well at 720 and 1080, and supports 1080 at 60 as well. It has got a triple microphone array. It's gonna pick up a 360-degree surrounding sound. What does it mean? It's gonna remove the background noise, and you know, your panoramic surround sound is gonna be recorded smoothly, and you can zoom in to clearly amplify the sound you want to hear. And now you can see some camera samples. Camera department, good. Snapchat camera is not good. It gives you shaky and blurry footage, and you're left with no other option apart from uploading your snaps from your camera roll. For Instagram, this phone does the job. There's a workaround for Instagram, and I'll let you know in the software. So, talking about the software. It's running on MIUI Global 12.0.3 right now that I have in my pocket. And it's based on Android 11. And let's talk about it. MIUI. I mean, it's a mixed bag, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it comes with all the goodies of the MIUI. I mean, some features I cannot live without now. So, comes with the typical goodies of wideband L1 support. Netflix runs fine. Prime doesn't support HD at the moment. That's a turn off. Because, you know, I do love a lot of Prime series, so it doesn't support HD at the moment. The software performance is snappy, but the RAM management is not up to the mark. I gotta say, as you can see in the previous test of the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra versus the Poco F3, Samsung just obliterated this device when it came to RAM management. And this boy couldn't even win a single round. So RAM management on this thing, I mean, you know, the me guys, the hardware guys are doing their best. But you know, the software guys, they are a bottleneck. They're bringing down sales. So I mean, Xiaomi needs to work on the software, because the software optimization is not good for the apps. I've you know, talked against Xiaomi and everything, but I gotta say, some features here are great. 3-finger swipe down takes a screenshot, for those of you who don't know. Double tap to wake up, raise to wake up. You've got gesture control, so triple tap at the back might open a camera for you, or you can, you know, set it to a different thing, totally. Second space. This phone is a privacy expert. This phone is for people who want to avoid those photos, the private photos, the videos, the private text messages, the phone call logs. You want to hide it, go and use the second space. I mean, it's awesome. One other thing, you go into the settings, you type audio, and you go into multiple audio sources. Turn that feature on. As I was saying about Instagram, this is a workaround for Instagram. So a lot of people, you know, they're obviously worried about their Instagram shoots. When you take out the camera app, usually what it does is, you know, when you'll be making the video, it'll pause the Spotify and it'll play the video audio. Now in this case. So what it's gonna do is, it's gonna play Spotify audio as well as your video audio. So what does it mean? You just have to note down 25 to 30 seconds mark, whatever it takes to, you know, upload a single story on Instagram. You record the thing with your normal camera app while Spotify or any other app or any of the music app is running in the background. You're cruising down the lane. You record the video at 1080 at 60, record it for 25 to 30 seconds, bam, you post it. Nobody's gonna know whether you did it from your phone's native Instagram app or the camera app. So it's gonna beat the iPhone 12 Pro Maxes, the 12s for Instagram. This phone is a king when it comes to Instagram. This feature, man, you don't know how many good things you can do with this kind of feature. So talking about the MIUI, some apps are not properly optimized. There are recurring notifications, WhatsApp, there are glitches. Dark mode has a lot of problems, so you know, when you swipe down, you don't even see the numbers on the streaks on Snapchat. I mean, that's a bummer, man. So Snapchat needs to be optimized well. I mean, the dark mode and everything. And sometimes when you're in Snapchat in normal mode, you don't see the notification that are at the top. So that's a big problem as well. Notification shade problems, Prime Video is a problem. When it comes to performance, PUBG plays at extreme settings, COD plays at extreme settings, Genshin Impact don't play on extreme settings. There will be some lags and stutters when there's a lot of violence or gore going around. So, you know, but generally games run fine and smooth. We ran some benchmark tests. This phone, you know, obviously it has got an 870 processor, so obviously it's in the top 10, top 15, top 20 of the whole world. Things that need improvement. Camera, first of all, take lessons from the Google phones. Less cameras are okay, but post-processing should be on point. I mean, Pixel phones, they were using just one camera, and that one camera was producing awesome results that, you know, the users were satisfied and they kept on buying that phone just because of the camera. So lesser cameras, better post-processing will do the job. I mean, they can do it with the software upgrade because, you know, the post-processing is done with the software. RAM management day-to-day is okay, but RAM management for those guys who are RAM management freaks or, you know, who want a lot of good RAM management, this phone is not for them, boys, because it has got a really bad RAM management. Notifications arriving late, then this needs to be fixed. Yes, there is no notification LED, but that's just fine. You know, we're all living in the 21st century, so we're in the habit of opening our phones now and then. So I might ignore that. The good thing is majority of the problems are software related. So they can be worked on. That is the beauty of this phone. So, you know, in my view, Xiaomi should be giving an option to users. Do you want to save battery or do you want to have an uninterrupted show? And there should be two profiles and, you know, RAM management can go hand in hand with the overall experience. Final recommendation, I'd say go for it. Give it a try. You will fall in love. It has got a slim body, awesome display, E4 AMOLED 1300 nits, all your movies, all your media is going to be played in top quality. Top-notch performance, glass finish. You won't get a better phone than this in this price range. The MIUI has problems, yes, but they're all software problems and they can be fixed. Xiaomi has come this far. They will bring their A game to the software and we know it. It'll take some time, but who knows, MIUI might just become the best Android skin in the future given the track record of Xiaomi listening to fans and giving awesome displays and processors at mid-range prices. That's what Xiaomi is known for, right? So, concluding the whole conversation and the review, who is this phone for? This phone is for Instagrammers, gamers, sleek phone lovers, performance lovers, value lovers, and sensible choice makers. And for a lot of you guys who do a lot of TikToking, this phone has got a lot of good slow motion support. So yeah, it's gonna rock. So who this phone is not for? This phone is not for photographers and zoom lovers. And this phone is not for the guys who rely on RAM management a lot, people who cannot tolerate bugs, and people who judge others on how much they spend on phones, right? I mean, this phone is gonna be an envy of a lot of different people who spend $2,000 or $1,200 and they're not getting the same kind of performance that this beast is outputting. So my vote is for this phone. Go ahead and buy this phone. Just go on and sell your previous phone. If you want performance, this is the king. This is the champ. Go for it. All right. So Spectre Reviews, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Poco F3 signing out. Subscribe to the channel. We're living on your support. We had, let me be honest, we had an awesome response from you guys. And we're making better and better videos day by day, as you can see and witness. So we need your support. Please like the video if you liked it. You know, the like button is still right in front of you, man. It's going to take milliseconds to just click on it. And it's just gonna take less than a second to put, just tap and click on the subscribe button. Just do it, man. Just do it. Yeah, you can do it, man. Just do it. Okay? So signing off. We'll be seeing you in the next video. Share, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Thank you.